Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show. Starling Marte is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
Hit hard to short. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. Into the box, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. Nobody out, runner on first. Line drive to center field. Gomez is there, and he has it for the first out. Michael Brantley will stand in for the first time, and you can see the average there as he continues to flirt with a .400 season. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. One out and a runner on second base. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Brandon Moss takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and one away. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, and the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0. Garza's ready. First pitch on its way. Jung Ho Kang comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That last home run checks out officially at 432 feet. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Hit to short. Peralta's there. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in, John Jaso, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
John Jaso.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Grounded to the right, fielded by Jeanette. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. About time for the home 9 to get their swings as Carlos Gomez is ready to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting second.
Scooter Jeanette will dig in now. He's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play.
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run.
Batting third baseman, Jonathan.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score. That's by him for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Grounded to third. Gonzalez is up with it. In time to first, and there are two away. Matt Holliday gets his first opportunity now, trying to get on base and keep this first inning alive. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. Clint Robinson set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Matt Joyce makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
In there, strike one. And there's ball one. Shot back up the middle, but right there is Peralta, and that's the first out of the inning. Luis Gonzalez steps into the box. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Chisenhall comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number two. Number 68 stands in for the first time. And there's the fastball that time from Garza. It's 0-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Sebastian Garcia strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Right fielder, Sebastian Garcia.
To first. Moss is there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Johnny Peralta. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. One out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Brantley going back, but he won't get there. It falls in. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Well, he's been scuffling through this year, but over the last 10 games he's been good, hitting over 350.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Andrew Susak will stand in, hoping to perhaps pick up a base hit so he can climb over that Mendoza line. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And the inning is over. Starling Marte is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Scorch to third. Scope has it, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Up next for the Pirates,
Gregory Polanco
right
stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Garza gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Jeanette is there. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Garza. 2 away. Settling in now, Michael Brantley. He reached on a single in his first try. This one's flared toward left center. And Chisenhall will make the catch, and the side is retired. Carlos Gomez digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch on its way.
Carlos Gomez.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco over to his left. 1 away. Scooter Jeanette stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Brantley shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Striding into the box, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. 3-0 now. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Matt Holliday is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip. And that misses inside. 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. The very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Clint Robinson stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brandon Moss is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Brandon.
Back to work now is Garza as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Garza steps into his windup. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Jung-Ho Kang stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
The catcher, number 20.
John Jaso stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Sebastian Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Brantley. He's got it 1 away. Digging in now, Johnny Peralta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. A strike, and it's 2-1. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. Lonnie Chisenhall stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Brantley ranging back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Susak. He flew out in his last at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Matt Joyce heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Garza sets his sights. First pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. Into the windup and the pitch. Luis Gonzalez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Number 68 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 68.
He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Starling Marte will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both the lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. And a perfect double play ball here for Peralta. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Gregory Polanco digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position. Carlos Gomez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Scooter Gennett strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. In the air now, out to left. Brantley moves over. 1 down. Jonathan Scope will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Into the seats. 0-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Over to first, Gray, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Smoke toward third. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Gregory Polanco makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Chisenhall ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
A solo shot here to left, and the Pirates move in front now 4-1. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Brandon Moss steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Brandon Moss.
Lays off 1-0.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
That's wide, 2-0.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And he is in there. Jung-Ho Kang will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off.
Taken high and deep to right. Garcia racing back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third, make it 5-1. John Jaso stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that.
He's out.
Matt Joyce steps forward here with 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. Throw gets him, 2 down. Luis Gonzalez will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 7-1. Number 68 steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. On the move is Gomez. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Matt Holliday gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hot shot to third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Clint Robinson will dig in. 0 for 2. He's flied out and popped out so far.
Just getting under it right now. See if he can make an adjustment and keep that top hand strong this time.
Brantley is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Sebastian Garcia will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Gray gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. In the air now out to left field. Brantley over to his right, and that retires the side. Starling Marte is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. On his way to second goes Marte. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Gregory Polanco comes forward now. A home run in his last at-bat.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
And he's set down, one away. Michael Brantley ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Ground ball right side. Jeanette has it. A spin and a throw. And on the error, a run is going to score. Brandon Moss steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Jung Ho Gong stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today, and let's see if they can keep it going.
And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 9-1 ball game. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
John Jaso stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Liner toward right center. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Up next for Pittsburgh,
Matt Joyce will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Digging in, Luis Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gomez on the run. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
it's time.
Johnny Peralta steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Marte is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Lonnie Chisenhall.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Marte going back to the track. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
Andrew Susak will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 68 stands in.
leading off for the Pirates, second baseman, number 68.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Chisenhall is there to put it away, and they couldn't ask for more than a 1-pitch out to begin the 8th. Starling Marte steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Gomez has a read on it. 2 down. Gregory Polanco comes forward. He'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gomez has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Carlos Gomez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Marte is there, and that's not the way you want to start the bottom of the 8th. 1 pitch, 1 gone. Scooter Jeanette strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. To short, hit hard. Gung's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Jonathan Scope will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the ninth.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He'll look to keep it going, 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Brandon Moss strides into the box now, launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
Now batting, shortstop,
A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. His second of the game as the blowout continues. Digging in, John Jaso. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Jason.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting,
Matt Joyce stands in, looking to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Garcia back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Now in the box, Luis Gonzalez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly going 2. Line to the right side. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The runner from second crosses the plate, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third. Number 68 steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move, and this will wind up a foul ball. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Hit hard towards second. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Starling Marte stands in. The 8th man to bat in the inning as he'll get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away. Gregory Polanco comes to the plate with ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Matt Holliday ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Bottom of the 9th, first baseman, Matt Holliday.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. A quick out number 1. Clint Robinson will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Gray's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now the second pitch of the inning is sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out. Sebastian Garcia stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to...
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 4-0. The loss goes to Matt Garza. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Tonight's paid attendance at Miller Park, 42,200.